We've had a couple of quiet weeks. Been nice. Phil has been on a holiday with his new girlfriend. Will's been on a holiday with a girl who he insists isn't his girlfriend. I've been to Wales. A few others have had a few days off. We started mowing second cut now. This is down on my cousin's farm, which is a dairy farm next door. Hopefully everybody will be back in when we want to start baling, but so far all I've got is international dialing tones from trying to get hold of them, so that's not a good start. But anyway, we'll see. Otherwise I'll be doing it all by myself. Now, speaking of Phil, and I know he won't mind me saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I was talking to his dad at that crop trials the other day, and he said that since he's met this new girl, he's absolutely useless. He said he's lovesick, and he's knackered all the time, and he can't get a decent day's work out of him for love nor money. Because it's a dairy farm, and it's historically had loads of muck and slurry on it, the minerals in this, because we do some of this every year, are always absolutely brilliant. It's always high in calcium, potassium and magnesium. They're probably the three most important minerals for horses and, well, whatever they're doing, but racing and studs, which is what most of what we do goes to. Important for bone growth and muscle function. And that's good for racehorses especially, because if you get the forage right, then everything else is far easier. If you have forage that's low in certain minerals, you're basically in trouble, because you've either got to feed a lot of supplements, and they're bloody expensive, or the horses just aren't going to perform to the best of their ability. I'm just in the field next door to the house that's lived in by our illustrious MP and now Chancellor of the Exchequer, who was called a political lightweight and a nobody today at Prime Minister's questions by Sir Keir Starmer, which I think's slightly hypocritical. But speaking of groping people in nightclubs, it's a good job a lot of these woke MPs didn't attend any young farmers' phone parties in their youth, because I think they'd probably have died of shock. We're a bit short-staffed today because Phil's stuck in France, so we've had a bit of a change-up. I'm on the big rake, Dad's baling, Will and Ellie are wrapping, John and Ed are carting, Fossils stacking bales back at home. This is where the big rake, I don't think I've shown anybody yet, is this thing comes into its own. You can rake up nearly 15 metres of grass into one row, which is great for second cut when it's quite thin. It can also make two individual 3-metre rows. It can make a 7-metre row. Yeah, it can make a 15-metre row. It's they're very popular in Europe, not really seen much in this country. I don't really know why. They are big and pretty awkward, which is why I'm doing it. I thought I'd let Dad have the easy job, which is baling. Watching this rake working is strangely satisfying. Some people like to watch weird stuff like that. I've got a friend who likes watching people cleaning carpets. So, yeah, whatever. So, I'll show you how this thing works, because it's unusual, because it's a side delivery, and they both work the same way. So it looks different to a normal rake, and it pushes the grass right across the full width. So, yeah, this is for you, Nick. Those horses are eyeing up this haylage thinking, we want some of that, and I don't blame them. Here we have Pagey, just baling up a bit of stuff in the middle of this field that's not good enough for what we want. He's no stranger to the camera, I'll tell you. Now, for some reason, every time I pull alongside Dad, which is about every couple of minutes, my phone connects to the Bluetooth in his tractor instead of mine. And I know he's in there listening to Radio 4's Afternoon Play, and I'm listening to Supergrass's second album, In It For The Money, which is quite heavy. So when it goes quiet in here, I can look across and see him flailing around reaching for the radio as Richard III starts belting out the speakers.